Planet Vero Studio is powered by the Nolan Group of eXp Realty. MyNextHomeFinder.com.
Grit and Grace, featuring ambitious and inspirational small businesses in Indian River County, exploring their pursuit of success and how we can continue to help them thrive. And now your host, Sarah DePardo.
Hey everybody, welcome back. So we are here today with Grit and Grace, obviously, and Sarah DePardo Health and Fitness is the sponsor for our show today. We like to highlight the success, the story, all of the information and commitment, the passion behind small businesses here in Indian River County and the people that have imagined and brought these businesses to life. So today we have an amazing entrepreneur. Her name is Lorna Mickle. She's a doula and a massage therapist, a wife and a mama, and she is here with Momi Wellness. Welcome, Lorna.
Hello. Thank you.
So when did you actually open up Momi Wellness?
It actually began the beginning of this past October 2020. We're still in 21, right? Or no, 22. 22. Just kidding. Oh, what day is it? No.
I love it. Why the name Momi Wellness?
So, being that I'm a birth doula and also massage therapist, my focus is mainly on women, and they're curating personalized support for them throughout their, preconception, pregnancy, their birth, and even postpartum, and that whole journey. So something that always stuck out to me with that is a pearl. It holds so much significance as, starting as something within something else, a little piece of sand forming into a beautiful pearl, a beautiful gem. Mm-hmm. And there's so many there across all the cultures and so many things. There's different like folklore and legends about pearls and mm-hmm. how they're formed and their significance. And a lot of them, are said to bring feminine energy and are really helpful during birth and labor. It's a lot. I feel like I'm going on about it, but
you should.
Thanks. But the pearl is it just, for me, it symbolizes a whole lot that has mm-hmm. to do with being a woman and childbirth and that whole experience.
That's beautiful.
Giving protection and all that kind of thing. And so Momi is actually pearl translated in Hawaiian, I found out. So, and I thought that Momi is actually, it's a beautiful word, but also it's kind of a fun play on mommy.
Yeah. I think it's genius.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I actually named Grit and Grace, the show, that name because you see those t-shirts all the time, like women are made of grit and grace. And I really thought about like, what do women do? Like we do a lot, but we are like ducks on a pond, right. On the surface, everything's like graceful and it's like, mm-hmm. But underneath we're like going crazy and like all over the place and busy,
right.
And so I felt like it was kind of fitting. So I can relate to like the different meanings of it and what's behind the story behind it. I love it. Yeah. So what made you want to start your own business?
Well, I guess I think that deep down, I've always had a yearning to want to have my own business, somewhere along the lines. I just never knew really what it was. And I've done so many different careers and, like soul searching paths. And I think I finally landed at the right one. About 4 years ago, I went to school for massage therapy, started doing massage at White Orchid Spa here in Vero. Mm-hmm. And I was there for 3.5 years, had a great time. And there is where kind of my just love and appreciation of doing massage for pregnant women kind of grew. It's not typically a form of massage that a lot of therapists are excited about, just because there's so much different kind of body mechanics that you have to do to accommodate that, different props and pillows and just positioning. It's, there's a lot to know about doing a pregnancy massage. Yeah. And I kind of like getting out of the daily routine and doing something different. And I like going just whatever I can do to make someone feel, comforted and supported, and just have that this is their space in that moment. Right. Because pregnancy, if you've been there, a lot of women have, it's a rock. It rocks your world. Yeah. And some people float through it. Some people
I'd like to meet them.
Yeah. I felt like I swamp trolled, crawled through mine. But
I feel like I waddled through.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that kind of grew that. And then I also just felt, after having my own child, that and having a home birth experience, that and having a doula was really amazing for me. I wanted to be able to do that and also support women in that way as well.
That's beautiful. And I met you through White Orchid. Actually, I went for a massage and I got you. And let me tell you, I tell all the people I meet, she is a magician.
Thank you.
Magician right here. Okay. Like, I can't tell you how many massages I've gotten. And as somebody in fitness, it's actually pretty important to go and get massages because, wow, it's not fun when I don't go like at least once a month to get a massage. And I have been beaten up in the past where for 2 or 3 days after, I feel so stiff and sore, especially where, I carry my stress in the upper back. And I came in to see you, and the next day I was like, wow, I actually feel good.
Right.
This is different.
Yay.
Wow. And it's always been like that. So literally I tell everybody, she's a magician. She's not a massage therapist.
Magic hands.
So where are you located for your business?
So right now, I am completely mobile. So I bring the whole experience to you wherever you want to be. I've done massages, obviously, in people's homes, their office, their patios, their treehouse, their
gym.
Their gym. Yeah, we did one at Element, so that's that.
It was amazing.
Yeah. I am willing and happy to go anywhere. So I think it's fun. I love being outside. And that was one of the things that I also knew I needed. I'm like a lizard. I need sunlight. And I was like, I don't want to be in a dark little room all day. Getting out and, being outside. If anybody wants to be outside, I'm with it. But yeah, wherever I bring the whole kit and caboodle. I've got my table. I've got extra lambskin furs that kind of make it extra cushiony. I've got a really awesome pillows and bolsters. I use beautiful sheets.
She does.
They're super luxurious sheets and linens, and
you have a portable hot stone thing.
Yep.
I don't know what it's properly called, but I'm going to call it a hot stone portable thing.
That's what I call it, my portable hot stone thing.
Which is amazing as well.
It's great. So I do hot stones. I also have some warm towels, like a neck roll. Towels for, hands or feet, nice just to kind of, melt into the service. So
Speaking of service, so so obviously you use hot stones, but what other things do you do with massage?
Yeah, I also use aromatherapy. The creams that I use are vegan, organic, really, really high-end things that aren't, gonna affect anyone's skin.
And with those, being somebody who you've used them on, sometimes you get a massage and afterwards you're like, oh, I smell awful. The smell is too overpowering, or you're super greasy. And the stuff you use is perfect because it's just the right amount of like moisturizing / the smell is very light and like it's just not overpowering. So it's nice.
Right.
So you can get a massage at work and then go back to work.
That's it. So yeah, I love that. And it's important to me because it's on my body as well. And I want to make sure that, I'm using good quality things. Also I bring a little speaker and do some music. So it's setting a whole kind of experience, a whole almost spa-like experience wherever that space is. And it's awesome. Different things that I also do. I've got silicone cups, so I can do cupping. Gives a nice, more in-depth kind of pressure and treatment. Also, I am also certified in like a stretch course. So we can, for like the athletes and stuff like that, or even like, honestly, everybody could feel much better from a good stretch because well, I'm sure there are people that are stretching every day, but I know. But
that's not me.
I know, me neither.
I should, but
I need a mute to help stretch myself. But yeah, so I do that. Different modalities and things like that. Deep tissue, Swedish. I basically tailor every experience to what that person needs in that moment.
Like a custom massage, basically.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what like hours, days, is there, any kind of like parameters to when you'll go out to somebody's massage?
I usually keep it within hours of my son's schedule. So I don't go too early. I usually I start about 9:30 or 10 a.m. And the latest I'd like to get home is about 6 or 7. So depending on where they are, where we're traveling to, how long the service is, kind of that range is my sweet spot. And I usually go Monday through Friday. Some people I'll see on the weekends. It just depends on availability and schedules and stuff. I like to be able to be as accommodating as possible, but still, balance home life.
So we're going to head into a commercial break, and when we come back, Lorna is going to teach us how to do a facial massage to help with headaches. I'm signing up for this class. Yay. Right here. So we will learn all about that when we come back. See you in a few.
It's time to call Easy Brew Coffee and Bottled Water Service and learn just how much you can save and how convenient it is to have your coffee and bottled water delivered right to your home or office. In addition to water coolers, Easy Brew offers individual bottles of water in 8 or 16-ounce bottles. No more lugging it home or dragging it into the office. Serving the Treasure Coast for over 2 decades, 2 letters, 1 simple name. Easy for Easy Brew. Visit e-zbrew.com or call 800-792-3285. Easy Brew.
Right now at Sunshine Furniture, it's holiday sale time. They are clearing out their warehouses to make room for new furniture styles, and this means you can save on selected styles from Lloyd Flanders, Beechcraft, Windward, Riverside, Universal, Caprice, Four Seasons, and more. Sofas, dining sets, patio groups, occasional chairs, cabinets, bedroom sets, and occasional tables. There are lots of pieces on sale from inside and out, just in time to make Santa say ho ho ho. Sunshine Furniture has the largest selection of coastal furniture anywhere, including a gallery of Tommy Bahama Home and a Universal Coastal Living collections. Visit Sunshine Furniture now for their holiday sale. And right now, all pictures, lamps, and accessories are half price. Sunshine Furniture, $12.95 US 1 in Vero Beach. Online at sunshinefurniturecasual.com. And don't forget to shop their outlet and sell store just across the street.
Sunshine Furniture.
Blue Dolphin Pools.
strives to provide quality service with a well-trained staff in the field and in the office. They want you to know that your pool or spa investment means much more to them than just another account. They believe you have entrusted them with your investment, and they'll do their best to see that it stays in top condition. Blue Dolphin Pool has been in business over 35 years, setting them apart from the competition. Residential or commercial, Blue Dolphin will keep you in the swim. 567-5853.
Hey everybody, we're back here on Grit and Grace. I'm Sarah DePardo, your host, and we have Lorna McNichol here from Momi Wellness, and she is going to teach us a facial massage that you can do on yourself to help with headaches. So let's go. What do I do?
All right. So a lot of us hold tension in our jaw and we don't realize it. Gritting or anything else like that, grinding your teeth. So I usually take 2 fingers, peace, and then just put them kind of where your jaw jets out and then up just a little bit and over towards your ears a little bit. There you go. Yep. And kind of just press in there, do tiny little circles, front and back, and then try opening your jaw and then closing it and kind of just seeing how it feels in there.
Okay.
Kind of
I'm
working.
taking that.
Yeah. So I usually kind of just move all around and feel all the muscles around, even like down lower in this part of your jaw, like right below your teeth. You are be surprised how good it feels for even that.
People are going to drive by me in the car and be like, massaging my face. I'm just massaging my face.
Massaging my face. And then another really good one for headaches too is to take your thumbs and just right below where your eyebrows kind of start, press in and then up. And that relieves a lot.
It does.
Right? And you can kind of move your fingers over just kind of along that lower brow and kind of press in and up and feel. It just feels good. And then obviously the temples, that always feels kind of nice, a little bit lower to the temples. And then I just kind of work down into the jaw. And there's a little facial routine.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I feel more relaxed. So, how do you feel about, when you started? Is there anything that you wish you would have known or anything that you would do differently?
Definitely. I feel like I still don't know anything. Still,
that's a good thing.
Yeah, I feel like I'm always searching, always learning. But one of the things that I know that I'm struggling with the most right now is the technical side, website and social media. I'm not really on social media a whole lot to begin with, so it's hard for me to reset myself to like, oh, I need to, post something or share something to promote because, and also having a website. I have one through Wix, but I haven't made a single thing on it yet. So I need to really either set the time aside or find someone that can help me with that. Figuring out that whole aspect is it's the not fun part. So I like, being with people and not computers.
We talked about this a little bit, that's one thing I regret when I first started is I wish I would have splurged and spent the money on someone to do my website and upkeep it, because I did Wix and I got my own creation and I thought I was going to go crazy because it was so stressful learning all these technical things and coding and stuff like that honestly I don't want to know.
Right.
It was in one out the other. I don't care. Like it's just not me.
Yeah.
So it definitely was a huge undertaking, and I wish I would. I ended up having later hiring somebody to go in and fix what I did.
Yeah, right. So, clean this up.
But I still wish I would have started out with someone that I could have grown my business with on my website. So I relate to that 100%. So you're a mom, your wife, you have your massage, you have your doula, so you're pretty busy, and self-care, mental health is a huge thing for me because it's something that we give up right away. It's something that's like the first thing to go on our list of to-dos. You know, we always give up the self-care and the mental health parts because we put our family first. We put everybody else before us, and then whatever's left is what mommy gets. And, you know, I feel like that's very, very unfair because you can't pour from an empty cup. So if you're not taking care of yourself, how can you take care of everyone else? So what do you do for self-care or mental health?
So what I do, you know, of course, there's all the nice things, bath, you know, taking a hot shower, taking time for yourself. But
With the door locked and no kids.
Yeah, exactly. What I do is kind of funny because I'm so busy. There's a million things to do in the day. I put my headphones in and I listen to either my audiobooks or I really like this silly podcast that I listen to. It's a radio station down in West Palm, and they've been going since I've been over 20 years listening. And they just talk about the most ridiculous things. And it's such a nice escape from the craziness of the world. And also just, you know, just funny, silly, makes me laugh. You know, that's a good laugh is, I guess, my self-care.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's true, though. So what are some different ways in the community, you know, having your own business? I know you haven't been open long, but I do know you already support our community in different ways. So why don't you tell everybody about that?
So I did my doula training through Indian River Healthy Start, and they just launched a new Grow Doula program in the community. And so with that, I am, as well as doing my own doula clients, I also work with them as a community doula, which is awesome because they're providing services and support to all the families, you know, whatever income, you know, you might have or anything like that. They're there to support, and it's on a, the doulas are, they're hired on a sliding scale basis. So whatever that family's income is, they'll pay, you know, I don't know the math or the numbers on it. That's not my job, but they pay a sliding scale, and some of them don't even have to pay anything, which is amazing. And the ones that do pay, it's kind of like a pay it forward for the next family.
Very cool.
So yeah,
that's awesome. So how do people get in touch with you?
My phone number is the best way, call or text, and that is 772-528-5826. Or you can find me on my very quiet social media.
Momi Wellness, right?
Yeah,
all right.
on Instagram. And
so how about that phone number one more time?
772-528-5826.
Very nice. And of course, Christmas is here. If you forgot someone or someone you want to, you know, buy a little something extra for, there is a gift card you can buy, of course, for some massage time with Miss Lorna.
Yes.
As well as personal training with me. That's another option.
That's right. Do a double.
So, I know, right?
Get trained and then have a massage.
I'll beat them up and then you fix them.
Yeah.
So I want to take a moment to thank Salt for providing us with a Salt Halo therapy session for all the guests on the show. So I've got one for you and one for your hubbies, so you guys can go out on a nice date.
Nice.
There's Citrus Grill and Nino's right there nearby, so y'all can make it like a nice little nice date. So
love a date night.
Yeah, a little self-care.
Yes.
So I want to thank them. And again, Sarah DePardo Health and Fitness for sponsoring the show today. You can find me if you're interested in any kind of health or wellness with fitness on www.healthyandfitwithsarah.com or Sarah DePardo Instagram, as well as Grit and Grace Vero. So I really appreciate you coming out with us today. And I think that you are an amazing masseuse, and I look forward to watching your business grow. But, you know, don't forget when Sarah calls.
Oh my gosh, of course. No. I take care of my core.
But seriously, I look forward to watching your business do nothing but grow. It's going to be amazing to see both parts, the doula and the massage. So Merry Christmas, everybody, and we hope you have a wonderful holiday. How about one more time how to find Momi Wellness?
You find me at my phone, 772-528-5826.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
And see you guys in 2 weeks.